Okay. Hello. Are we live? Is this working? I have hands. Okay, I can't actually see my mic input on OBS at the moment. Hello, Alex D'Angelo and Alif. Weird double voice. Okay, let me see if I can fix that at the moment. Aha. One oversight. The camera mic was still on. I forgot to add in a... I didn't realize... You can't hear me? Hello? Am I back? Give me one moment. Okay. How about now? Am I coming through now? Are we all doing okay? Everyone good? This feels a little awkward. I've not done something like this before on stream. Okay, it seems video's coming through. You can hear me fine. That is all good. So, welcome to a bit of a different stream tonight. Just something to kind of... to test, I suppose, whether or not something works. And just because I think it'll be fun to give something different a try. So, today, I am going to be trying to build, or see how much you can build. Ta-da! My Dynazenon. So this is, Dynazenon is an anime I've been quite into for the last month or so now. Well, technically it's the whole Gridman series of anime. And I wanted to buy a mech toy. Which, well, it's not really a toy, a model, I suppose. Which Nam, there, Astromech Avenger, didn't quite help with by posting pictures of the Gundam he was building. And I went and looked up, and yep, you can get Dynazenon models. It is a nice box I like as well. And there's the wireframe of all the different component mechs. We've got Dynasoldier, Dynawing, Dynadiver, a little warning about small parts, and Dynastriker, Power Rangers Dynaforce. Oh, no, not Dino, Dyna. On the back, all the different combinations for it. You're welcome. Yep, this is your fault, Nam. So we've got Dynazenon itself, all the different component parts, the combines, Dynarex, and its artillery mode, full burst. So I have to admit, I've never actually built a model like this before. From what I read online, it's all pre-painted, and there's no glue needed. I do, just in case, I do have some Citadel plastic glue on the side, because I was reading online that some people say that there's like certain components with these Moderoid models that it can be handy to glue. They don't always stick together the way they're supposed to. So that's there just in case. I'm assuming plastic glue is going to be fine. I do have some normal super glue as well. And then I have my Citadel tweezers. Well, not tweezers, clippers. For getting them off the runners. Because yeah, I've never done these models, but I've built Warhammer models before. Though I know they're different because they're not, you don't click them together, you have to glue Warhammer models. But I think, before I proceed though, is the music in the background too loud or too distracting? Like, should I mute it or turn it down? I just kind of thought it might be nice to have some kind of background noise. You can barely hear it. Is that you can barely hear it, as in it's too low and it should maybe be a bit higher, or is it a nice background? It is a pretty hefty box, yeah. I don't know enough about hand sizes to say how big my hands are. But I suppose... Actually, yeah, this measuring mat I have is... Yeah, this measurement, I don't know how well it's in focus, is 20 centimeters. So, yeah. It's, yeah, about 40 centimeters. Turn it a little bit down. Banana for scale. I do not have a banana in my room, unfortunately. I don't know if I have anything that's really useful to scale with. What's that in freedom units? Let me just see if there's inches on the other side of this. Ah yes, the other side has inches. There we go. I can flip it over and we have inches. It is about 11 inches. 11 by 9. Okay, but yeah, I'll step away from the mic a moment just to turn Spotify down a little bit. And I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Alrighty, there we go. Like a piece of paper. I don't have paper. I do have I have a Starfinder book. That's I believe this is A4. So yeah, that much bigger than an A4 book. I'll put my nerdy tabletop RPG stuff off to the side again. So, if that's everything ready, I think I have been waiting already 3-4 days to open this. So, where's the tape? I've got a little cutter here. There we go. This is one of those boxes that I want to keep in good condition. Oh, here we go. Oh, there are stickers. Lovely. I am going to... That's pain I'm going to have to deal with later. Okay, so I assume this is the instruction manual, and yep, we have stickers here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to... I don't know if I'll be putting the stickers on stream, because I feel... Do I have more models? Because that is going to take some... This is the only model I have at the moment. Part of me wants to get more models, but also I'm not... Models cost money. So I can't... Those tiny blue circles are going to be now. Yeah, they don't look particularly fun. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be applying the stickers, because I don't have tweezers on me at the moment. And I'm embarrassed about... Well, I'm nervous about embarrassing myself. And these are all our runners. All nicely color-coded. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'll put those to the side. Oh, hello, that's a big box. Okay, we'll put that one off to the side. Okay. It's a little weird coming to this from Warhammer, where everything comes unpainted in Warhammer, and all the runners are just plain grey. Okay. So that's everything in the box. I can put that to the side for now. And I guess we open up the manual. So I wonder, can I use... Is this sharp enough to cut the plastic? Oh, it is. It is very sharp. Be careful with sharp implements. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of plastic I left behind. No pressure, but think twice, cut once. So, have you built things like this before as well, Leaf Cutter? Oh, the pizza cutter, yeah. Ooh. Oh, this is my instructions. Well, the list of all the parts. They're all in... It's all in Japanese, which is one thing. This is a Japanese model. K parts, J parts. Okay, it's in katakana. At least I can read enough to know what I'm looking for here. So that looks like just the list of all my components. There's our stickers. Okay, at least there's only one sheet. It could be... I feel it could be worse. There could be a lot more stickers than this. But yeah, I will put the stickers to the side for now. And here we go with the... Oh, hold up. There's not just a manual. There's two. Oh, this is the... I think this is the how to form the different combinations instruction manual, this one. Once they're built up. Which means I assume this one must be the actual... how to construct it. Oh, folds out completely. You used to the rage you had when viewing the models. Oh, did you not? Well, hopefully I won't cause you any additional pain, A-Leaf. Okay, so these are our instructions. It's a little odd to see them in instructions like this in color. I'm too used to Warhammer models again, where it's all grey. Undergate. Alrighty. Hopefully I don't need to read any of this, because it is in Japanese. So, I believe I will start with Dynadiver and trying to build it. So, we need J, P, and Y. Of course they're all in different ones. J, P, and Y. So, Y looks like it's a lot of very small components. So it's not this one. Ah, I think. Suppose I should open up these, shouldn't I? Okay. Make sure none of the parts are in the way. And grab my pizza cutter. That is a very sharp blade. That's actually from this mat and that pizza cutter are things I picked up from I picked up as a set from Lidl just the other day. So I was kind of apprehensive about how effective it would actually be, but these are... The blades at least seem pretty sharp. You used to have model notes like, oh, metal models are... I remember when Warhammer used to have metal models, and they were painful to work with because they were so heavy. Okay, so I don't know if we need any... How much of this do we need? It was J, P, and Y. Oh, actually, I think... Yes, this is one of the ones we need. Actually, these probably have the letters on them. Oh, they do have the letters on them. That's helpful. I should have looked at that first. So L, R, S, E. I know we definitely don't need this green one because these green ones are the Dyna blades, which are only used once you've actually built it up. That's M. Those are the wheels for Dyna Striker, I can tell that. Okay. I suppose I should maybe open all these up and organize them by color. Perhaps wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Well, not by color, but by alphabet, because they are in order. I can just, if I position them all alphabetically, that should be helpful. Oh. The blade is not going to work if I don't uncover the safety. There we go. There is one thing about that blade that is nice, at least it does have a safety I can undo. I thought as well, like this, us doing a stream like this is one that can just kind of be relaxed and we can just kind of chat and rant about things. Ooh, not least of all, things like mega anime that we like. Or, ooh, oops, sorry microphone. Did not mean to agitate you. Some yellow. Well, I got into the grid SSSS. Can't you build each set by itself instead of opening all of them? I don't think these are all. I don't think each set is packaged separately. From the looks of it, it looks like it's a mixed bag. So I think I might have to open all of them and then organize them alphabetically, because each of them does have a letter. There's red. That looks like it's mostly all components of Dyna Wing. But yeah, I think if I open, because they're ordered alphabetically, I think if I open all of them and then kind of quickly organize them from A to Z, or A to Z. I've been Americanized. What'll I do? All of a sudden start spelling color without a U. I don't think I could ever do that. Color looks wrong without a U. Oh, these are definitely parts we need for Dyna Diver. These definitely are leg components for it. Yeah, I got in. I'd seen bits and pieces of. I did not have oil in those hands. I washed my hands just before I did this. Oh, that's it. I don't have. If I wanted, I don't own a set of precision gloves, and I don't think I'd have quite the precision I need with gardening gloves. Oh, oops! I didn't cut this one quite as cleanly. Give me a little extra wiggle room there. There we go. Okay, that's not all of them, but let's organize what we have. So that's I. Oh, there's A. So A can go at the bottom of the pile. W is towards the end. There's B. Oh, hello, you're caught on something. Carefully disconnect whatever's catching. Okay, they're not even bagged in like anywhere near the order. So that's A, B, T, V, C, D. Okay, so we got some of the ones that are close together. V, this is one of the ones we needed. Oh no, Y. But yes, Y is one of the ones we needed. W, I, Q. Lands, not hands. Better have oil in those lands. Oil in those lands? Oh, oh, the American thing. No, I don't think we have oil here. Oh, is that a little bit of plastic from the bag? Off you go. Okay. Well, only one more bag to open. So yeah, let's open this and then I can start organizing by letters. And then we have 26 letters. What does 26 divide nicely into? Anything? What is 26? I can divide it. You can divide it by 2 for. Ooh. 26 by 2 is 13, which is a prime number. So you can't actually divide it into any more than. Okay, yeah, that's not quite going to work. Let's say groups of 5. So that's A, B, C, and D. So if I can add E to that pile. That's W. J. I think we need J. X. V. T. I'm looking for E. Cannot read that one. That's M. R. L. S, E. There's it. E. A, B, C, D, E, F. F is next. That is Z. We don't need that. Why am I saying Z? It's Z. You can't divide, but you start getting a rash. Yeah, I'll just snap these in two. Why not? Just E. That's K. O. F. There we go. So start the second pile here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There's G. There's I, but I need H first. Oh, there's H. H, I, and J. Where's J? I think we'd found J. That's S again. L, R, M, V, X. Wait. Oh, is this one J? There it is, J. So that is 5 there. Brain, work for me. So I'm trying to remember the alphabet without the alphabet songing. A, B, C, D, E, F. No, A, B, C, D, E. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. K, L, M, N, O. I can do the alphabet. K, L, M, N, O. I'm trying to remember that. L, M, N? N. M, N. Yes. Okay, there we go. L. M and N. Oh, that is falling over a little bit. And O. Where's O? I saw O. I had O a moment ago. There it is. O. Okay. Next 5 letters of the alphabet. Doing the alphabet 5 at a time is awkward. A, B, C, D, E. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. P, Q, R, S, T. Yes? P, Q, R. Where's S? S. T. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. I'm forgetting the alphabet. Have you heard of the new ABC? There's I think I had seen that. Like they change a little bit of it. I think they make like the LMNOP bit slower. And it's really weird. It starts off like you think it's the same song and then it mixes up. Yeah, learn the alphabet with Assyrian. That's what we're doing today. It's weirdly awkward to try and do the alphabet 5 at a time in your head. So, wait. V, W, X, Y, Z. Why am I saying Z? America has corrupted me. But yeah, it is V, W, X, Y. U. Where's U go? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. U. Okay, so it goes here. And then Z, we can leave off to the side because I know we don't need this one until the very end because these are the swords that you only attach if the swords are deployed. Alright, step 1 done. We've organized them alphabetically. So now I know we need Y, so I can just go to the end of the alphabet and collect Y. And we need Y7. Okay, but I should probably look first. So the one I want most is J2. J2 and P12. So I had J was here. So we look for J2. It's hard to read these numbers. The black on... It's easy to read the colors for the others. Okay, there's an angle I can read it. This one is number 2. So, get the tweezers and a little clip. And a little clip. And pop it out. There we go. Mooney is infecting more people. Oh, was Mooney forgetting the alphabet as well? Okay, so this one goes here. It's kind of positioned like that. And then P12. P, I believe, was at the bottom of this pile. Yep, it's this big grey one. So P12. P12 is this one. A bit of a larger piece, that's nice to work with. So I can do a little snip. And a little snip. Alrighty. So, then, this goes in to the hole like this. Oh, yes, that seems right. So, hold on a sec. Oh no, it kind of goes in with that at the top, I think. Well, I'm assuming this rotates from the looks of it, so I can leave that where it is. Then we go to Y, and we need Y7. Oh, that's X. Don't snip that. Oh yeah, here's my Ys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one. Just right out of the middle. Snip there. And a little snip there. It's a little weird. It's a much soft... Oh, hold up. Let me... It's a weird working with a plastic that's much softer than the plastic used in Warhammer. Warhammer plastic is quite solid. This feels like there's a little more flexibility to it. Okay, and then this slides over. It looks like it should slide over. Alrighty. Does this work? Might be a little bit of a squeeze, but I suppose it has to be tight if it's going to stay together. Can't be too loose. Can I see how... Yeah, that definitely does need to go into that. Alrighty. Okay, maybe if I use the ground as leverage, or the table even. Oh. It would help if there was a... Actually, it might work better if I put this on the ground first. And then... Because it does have a flat bottom. Part of me feels like this isn't working. But this is what... Oh, there we go. There we go. And it looks like it slips in there. Oh, hold up. Da. Okay, need to get a closer look at this. How does that look? Ooh. It is a little weird because there's this little ridge around the outside doesn't quite seem to line up the way I would hope it would. So I'm wondering if... I'm kind of nervous that there is a specific rotation it needs to be in. And it looks... like one of these points needs to be rotated there. Ah, yes, that feels right. That feels right. Okay, then I think that goes there. Okay, there. I got my first 3 pieces connected. I have a feeling I probably am not going to be finishing this model this stream. But it's something fun to do, and if I can do this, one of the things I'm hoping to do is just... It kind of opens up the door to do things like this, rather than only playing games on my channel. That I might be able to do some kind of like tabletop stuff. I don't quite know what I might do, but it gives me the option. I feel having options is nice. Okay, so we're back to section J, and this time we need J7. Can I shine the light on this in the right way so I can see? This is J7. This one here. So a little quick snip. And snip. Okay, so it does say here that I need this part. It's very hard to see. A very small piece. But yeah, this side is the top. That side's the bottom. It does specify that. Okay, and it hooks onto this one at the back. Now, it doesn't sit tightly in there, but I assume that's because it needs to connect to piece P13, which is on this P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This one. So, two quick snips. Ta-da! And it connects on here. Okay, looks like there's going to be a little bit of a squeeze again to get it on around this J piece. There we go. There we go. Okay, first part complete. That's the first step. The first step. Making this little joint. I kind of can see what it's doing though. This does look like it'll turn here. That little joint. And then this is a hinge. So, there. Step 1. Done. It only took me half an hour or something. Okay, so next is step 63. We only need 2 parts for this. U3 and R1. I believe our U pieces are here. Oh. Wait, no, our U ones are here at the bottom. Not many U pieces. So U3, which is this one here. Oh, I kind of recognize what part of Dynadiver this is. This is one of the missile launchers on the submarine. So that's one piece we need. I'll put that over to the side. And then R1. So R was here, I believe, and it's red. Okay, yep, this one here that looks a little bit like a normal Lego brick. A 1x4. So I'll give it a couple of quick snips. And there we go. So this one looks like it just goes... It just lines up with these dots on the inside. Yep, just like that. Oh, yep, so we have the little tips of the missiles, I think those are supposed to be. Okay. And then we take that and we find R4, which is right here. And this one. So 1 snip. 2 snips. And... Which one did I miss? This one at the back. 3 snips. Okay. And then we combine what we have. So this... Aha, I see. I think. I think I see... Hold up, am I doing this upside down? Maybe I should put it into the red one first. Ah, yes, that feels better. Oh, there we go. I see. And I can click... Oh, whoops, careful. Can click that in there. Make sure that's nice and snug. There we go. There is something... it's the same feeling I get when I build Lego. And... like, things start coming together and you start kind of seeing, like, how it all works. When it starts off as just pieces, but now I can see... we've got a joint here. Another little joint here. There's the ball there for a ball and socket joint. But there's one piece done. So next we have step 65. So we need T. We have some components from T, which that's P. This is T? Yes, this one is T. We need T6. Which is this one here. So I can do a quick snip. And another snip. Hey, I probably should have explained. There's no avatar at the moment. Because, well, one, my webcam is here. Hello. Just sitting above my head. So it can't look at the table and me at the same time. I could set it up with my secondary camera, my iPhone camera, to have the avatar, but active, but I kind of figured I was doing something different enough without running the avatar at the same time. So I thought I'll leave the avatar off for this stream and see maybe if I can bring it back at another point. Okay, so this bit, I'll do this first. Kind of slides in over the ball joint. And let me just make sure I'm looking at this right. Okay, yeah, that looks right. Oh, yep. Just slots in nicely there. Little cover. Then we need X7. So X is going to be at the very end. One of these pieces. It's very hard to read the numbering on the black ones. X7, I think it's... I just have to get the light to shine on just the right way. So this one is X7. So one snip. And two snips. Put that off to the side. And then that covers... that goes over this. Now what way does it go over that? Okay, I think that's how it goes. There we go. Just another little bit of detailing on the side. And the last piece we need for this is not P9. Which looks to be one of these two. Yep, this top one. So again, one quick snip. And two quick snips. Oh, it does look better. I'm glad it does. I kind of assumed it was because no one was complaining about it. But hello, Minnie. Welcome to me building models. Okay, so from the looks of it, this does just... I think if I slide it down here... Actually, how does this go on? Wait a moment. Right? This one... I'm a little unsure. How does... No, that doesn't look right, because there's a gap. Can't go on that way, can it? Oh wait, I see. Just make sure it's nice and snug in there. You get to see, yep, the hand reveal. Hello, Mooney. Okay, there we go. There. Nice and done. So, next step is number 66. I need pieces from my N compartments. Can I remember my alphabet? No, avatar seems good. Also, let's ask. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Having the avatar is an option, but I kind of just felt for now, I just want to keep it simple. Okay. You did miss about 20 minutes of me trying to remember the alphabet, Mooney. But otherwise, I don't think you missed too much. So I need, here, N7 and... No, not N7. N10 and N13. N7's Mass Effect. So that's this piece. So I can do one quick snip. And... 2 quick snips. And N13 is one of these components. So... Oh, these ones look a little... These are the ones that make me a little nervous, because it's a bit harder to see where I'm supposed to snip off and what I'm supposed to leave. There we go. But I think I can see what these are. Oh, no, you go in that pile. Yeah, Avatar would just get in the way of what's happening. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I can see that. That's the... how this opens. Oh, actually... Okay, so yeah, I do need to be careful not to snap. Yeah, I did need to be careful not to snap too much there. Because yeah, oh yeah, that is on a hinge. So yeah, it's hard to do holding it in. Yeah, that's the doors for the missiles opening and closing. So the other one I need, oh, is actually free. That little bit's free parts. Okay, V7. Where is V? V would be towards the end, wouldn't it be? That's X, U, Y. That's Y. I need V, W, V. There it is. V, V, V. So V7, which is this one. Careful not to cut the... Would you call it a dowel? A dowel joint? I think that's what they're called. I think they're called dowel joints. So that's V7. I also need A16. So I need to go over to here to A. And grab this yellow one. And look for A16. Which is... this one. I think. Yes, I can see. I can count numbers. And... 1 snip. 2 snip. Okay, yep, that looks right. So this was V7. So I believe, if I'm correct, this lines in like that. Ooh, is this a claw that comes out? That looks like it might be a claw. And then I need to go back to V for V6. This was V? Yes. And V6 is this one. Ooh, you've only built something like this once in my life. This is... well, I suppose I have built Warhammer models before, but I've never built one like this where you haven't had to glue it. Warhammer models all require gluing. So this is my first kind of snap together one. Which, there's actually a little bit of things that make me nervous, is kind of like having to apply pressure. Normally for Warhammer, like, because it's glue, you don't apply pressure, you just kind of hold it in place. But this, I actually have to kind of push on things to click them together. And I'm kind of nervous, like, am I going to break something? Okay, right. Just... there we go. Click that together. Yep, that looks right. Okay, and then this goes into the little holes here. This joint connects. I believe, if I get it lined up correctly. Yep, there we go. And then we just, apparently we just, once we've got that clicked in, we just kind of leave that to the side for now. Okay. So now I need some more pieces. W4. That is this one. Right here. I don't know why I'm not the Hulk. No, I'm not the Hulk, but sometimes like these little plastic joints feel very delicate. There's a Gundam model you built? Yeah, I think like Gundam's kind of like the classic mech model building sets. Okay, so that's all we need from W. I need one from Y now. I need Y10, which is this little one here. But no, I've tried to get into Gundam a few times, like the anime, but it's just never quite. It just never quite appealed to me. Dynazenon, I think, yeah, Dynazenon really. I really got interested in Dynazenon and Gridman because the characters in it are so interesting. On top of the fact it's based on a Tokusatsu property, the original Gridman, and there seems to be a lot of respect for the original show and how they did things. Like even all the kaiju that appear in the Gridman anime seem to be designed that they could be built as a suit. Like you don't have to CGI them. You could put someone in a suit of that monster. My Tokusatsu bias. Yes, I am unashamedly biased towards Tokusatsu. If Warhammer, you only painted a figure. Yeah, I have there's a whole, just over that direction. I have a cabinet full of Warhammer, and most of it is unpainted. I struggle with the painting part of Warhammer. Alright, so last piece we need for this step is S. S8. I believe this is S. Yep, that looks like an S to me. And I hope I've learned my alphabet. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, this is 8. It is a little hard to read the numbering on these runners sometimes. Oh, okay. So, right, here's the thing. This instruction manual is in Japanese. This is my... So that, I know this kanji means front. Okay, I need to look at this. How is this telling me to do things? Okay. Gotta meet. Okay. Right, this is a little concerning if I get this wrong. I hope I don't get this wrong. That looks like that. Okay, yeah, so these pieces line up like this. And then... Okay, I think I see. So that slots in... Wait, no. Wait, yes? No? I'm confused? This is a little awkward. Do you move your hands a lot? Yeah, I do... I do kind of move my hands a lot when I do things. Right. I'm concerned about my ability to read Japanese and how it might not necessarily help me in this situation. Oh wait, I'm doing it backwards. That's why I'm getting mixed up. There we go. That fits. Okay, yeah. It would help if I got my front and back the right way around. Okay, and now that should if I'm correct. Am I incorrect? There we go. There we go. Shut up. I'm incorrect. Okay. Right. Can I pull these apart without breaking anything? Okay, just careful. Gently. Pull these apart because I was so focused on this joint I forgot that it's supposed to attach onto this. Which is a little dumb. But it wouldn't be a stream with me in it if I was doing things the correct way, would it? Okay, there we go. Got a little leverage. Just need to carefully try not to apply too much force. And just pull these out. Come on. Come on. Cooperate with me. There's no chance that'll slide over at the moment. Nope. Yeah, I think I definitely need to get them completely separated again. Ooh. I haven't come this far to break something now. This is, it's slowly coming apart. It's having to try and get my nail in between the two segments. Which isn't too easy. Yeah, it's coming off. The thing is, it's much easier to get off at one side than it is this front side. Alrighty. Come on. I think this will work. It's just gonna take. It's just taking a bit of extra time. Taking a bit of extra time. Now, sorry, I'm going into focus mode, which is making it hard for me to talk. Come on. Separate for me. I know you want to. Well, I know you really don't, but please do. I'll put you back together soon enough. Nope. Oh, wait. I think I'm getting a little bit more give. That was... How much was it so you can agonize later for myself? It was about, £60 sterling, which I think is like $80, including shipping. What was one thing about this model? Is it spent longer, like, sitting in Ireland, like, at the depot in Belfast, than it did getting here from the United States. Oh, I think I'm getting a little leverage. It is slowly splitting apart. I see that little devil face. Ailey, are you hoping I do mess up? Do you want to see me in pain? Ooh, too bad for you that I enjoy the pain. Alrighty. Ow. Come on. A little more. It's definitely coming apart. It is just a slow It's teasing it out like millimeter by millimeter. I don't think it's even millimeter by millimeter. Millimeter by millimeter would probably be a faster process. Oh, you better get going, got chores to do, and... Oh, yeah. Well, I'll see you around, Minnie. It ain't that bad, you thought it was 100. Yeah, no, it's... I've looked at some other models in the series, and I think Dynazenon isn't too bad because it was current. It's still a current model. I feel like she's expecting you to clean, so you have to... Oh. Yeah. That is unfortunate once your brain's kind of like, You can't stop now. But yeah, because I've looked at... I kind of wanted to get the full-powered Gridman model of the same series. The Moderoid. But it's going now, you have to look at like £120 for it. Which, yeah, that's a little out of my budget. Oh. It's gonna take up most of the stream. Suggested you. Well, you can't annoy your cousin there, Mooney. Hey, I'll be here if you finish up early. I've still got, I think, 2 hours to do. Oh boy. I feel like I've stopped making progress all of a sudden, despite the fact that, yeah, like I've got that gap. I don't know how well you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see the little gap I've made? But see you around, Minnie. Enjoy your chores, though I'm sure you won't. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. That scared me. Okay, I didn't hear anything crack. It just kind of... I finally got to that point where it yielded. Okay, right. And there. All of that just to put it back on again. There, yep, right back on. There we go. A little bit more complete. So now, step 68, I finally attach this onto here. Okay, wait. Gotta hold that in there. And make sure everything lines up nicely. There we go. So that's there now, and we can... Can it open? It looks like it should open. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay. I don't know how well you can see that, but the little missile launchers on the legs that open up. You should get a foam prime set for something. Ooh, foam. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be bad to have if I do get more of these. Okay, this also... I'm curious what this little claw comes out to do. I don't know what that is. Okay, but yeah, another step done. We might get Dynadiver built. I don't know if I don't think we'll get Dynazenon, the full thing, built. So I also need V1 for the next bit. V, where's my V? V. V. V1 is here. So I just need to do a snip. And a snip. And a snip. There we go. Okay, now this goes... Okay, yes. Just needed to look ahead a few steps to make sure that this angle is the right way. So that goes in there. That's a little stabilizer fin from the looks of it. Because Dynadiver is a submarine, surprisingly enough, being called Diver. So I can push it in. It's not, the pins aren't quite going in all the way, which is a little frustrating. We need to just give it a little bit of welly. Okay, I think that does it. Yep, we got a little stabilizer fin. And we also need F4. I haven't used F yet, I don't think. That was J. So F's at the bottom of here. We really are using pieces from all over the place. F4. Nope, that's just this little, looks like a vent covering. It is very, I do find like model building stuff like this, like it is very satisfying. Oh look, it's got little clip points there. Does it matter? Okay, I think it goes on like that. Come on. On you go. Oh, there's a little... Doesn't quite want to go on. Gotta get it. Just there. There we go. Oh, just a little vent. Oh. Bumping the microphone with my chin. Let's turn that a little bit. Okay, and that looks like we're done that half of it. So we can set that off to the side, and we're back to the first step we had done. So I need P16. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing this time. I just need to do it again, but mirrored. So P16 and J1. J was over here. I believe this set of bricks. J1 indeed. So yep, here we go, J1. A little click and a little click. Oh, hold up, I didn't quite click the full way through. There we go. And it goes in just like that. And then we need Y8. So there we go, Y8. Okay, and compared to last time, I do think now that I know... Oh, it needs to go there. I'll know a little bit better about what I'm doing. I think if I put it in first and then put J through it, I think, yeah. I feel this makes more sense to do. There we go. Put it through the hole. Whoa, that looks cool. It's actually not too bad. Now I kind of know what I'm doing with it. But I suppose I've got experience like building Warhammer models, especially as one of the armies I collect in Warhammer. Well, I don't really know if I collect it anymore because I haven't bought any Warhammer in a while. Is Imperial Knights, which are kind of they're a mech faction. Well, one of the mech factions. There's also Chaos Knights, I suppose. But Chaos Knights are just Imperial Knights, but Chaos. Okay, J8. J. We have J here. And part number 8 is here. So I snip this off. And it goes in like that. And then the only last piece I need is P15. I am quite looking forward to seeing how it looks completed though, because I don't know how many like stickers this part needs, But even without stickers, this is already... This is looking pretty cool. It's satisfying to see it build up the way it is. Oh, careful. Nope, that needs to stay where it is while I line everything up. And we can... Come on. Some of these joint... I do get why they need to be a tight fit to keep everything together once it is built. But some of these are a little awkward. To kind of keep anchored while you're applying pressure. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice and clicked into place. That's kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie, if you ever move on from NIDS, you'd like to go into Chaos Knights. Oh, that's no worry, Alif. Hope your little job goes well. Like crazy. Yeah. I kind of just like the relative good. Imperial Knights feel like one of the relatively good factions in Warhammer 40k. And it's probably like one of the biggest things that turns me away from Warhammer is just how dark the setting is. I'm not a fan of grimdark. I like my worlds to have hope. Okay, so I can set that off to the side while I take out U4. Snip, snip. There we go. You can put that to the side, and then I need R2. R2 and D2. Except I don't need D2. Not yet. But D2 is definitely a piece. Imagine if this was remote control childhood dream achieved, yeah. Or remote control Dynazenon. So that's one of the funny things in the anime Dynazenon is that Yume, who is the pilot for Dyna Wing, which is the aircraft part of this, like regularly pulls out the mech and just uses it to fly to school. Or just like to travel around when she needs to get places, because it's kind of like, I have a mech, why wouldn't I use it? Okay, so that line's in there. That is just a little piece just to add the tips to the missiles. Okay, and then this lines up. Kind of lines up there, but I think I need the red piece first to make it work well. Which is R3, which is this one here. So, 1 snip. 2 snip. And 3 snip. Okay, and then this settles into here. Nice and neatly. And this covers in the top. Make sure that's nice and snugly fitted. Oh, did I? Oh, I see. I was confused a little. I was confused a little about this gap here, and it's kind of like, did I miss a piece? But it's, I see. It's for that gap, that little bit here, so that these can click together. Okay, okay, that explains that. I'm glad I noticed that. You definitely see the anime just for that. It's like finding a smart character user. Yeah, no, yeah, the only thing I have to say about Dynazenon is a sequel to a series called SS Gridman. Both of them are great anime, and mostly they just have really nice characters. I just love the characters in both of them, and it's definitely worth a watch. I wouldn't drop 60 pounds on merch for an anime I didn't think was worth a watch. But I think both seasons are available on Crunchyroll. Unfortunately, there is a crossover movie between the two seasons, but it's not currently on Crunchyroll. I hope it does get on Crunchyroll eventually. But as it stands, it presently isn't. Alrighty, I need T6. Where am I? Where's T? T is here. So let's flip out T. And set that there. So it goes on here. Oh. No, it doesn't. It goes on this side. And slips on there. Nice and neatly. And here we go, number 10 on the P runner. And that went in here. A little bit more force. This is a tighter fit, this one. There we go. Another little bit done. And X6, where's X? We haven't used much of X. Is it that? No, that's V. That's Y. That's W. This one must be X. Yes, it is. X. So I clip off part number 6. Leave that back. And it goes over the top of this one. Just like that. Just another little bit of detailing. Okay, and now the second missile launcher cover. So I snip out these bits. So 1. And 2. And again, a little nervous about cutting the hinge too short. And the other part we needed, well, that can quickly. Yeah, hook that into there and just place it upside down so that stays in place. So we need V5 and V8. V is over here, I believe. Yep, there we go. Which I believe are, yep, these two pieces. So we give them a quick snip. Set them down. And the other one we need is A17, which is from this yellow one. And it's this little bit here. Snip. Snip. Yeah, I don't... Looking at the time, I might get Dyna Diver finish, and then I might be able to finish Dyna Striker, but I'll probably not get to finish Dyna Wing and Dyna Soldier. Because yeah, this is a 4-part mech. But looking at the time, unless kind of I'm able to speed up significantly between now and finishing the stream. Okay, and yeah, this clicks into here just like the last one. Okay, and there we have that other piece, but that stays off to the side until I get this other part done. Which is, yeah, we need this Y11. Yep, Y11. Just double checking against the... Ooh. Oh yeah, I was going to mention about how to spell Dynazenon, but Dynazenon it's in the stream title. You can easily copy and paste it. The anime is fully called SSSS Dynazenon, which I don't know quite what the reason for them naming the anime is like SSSS Gridman and Dynazenon. I know it's kind of like there's phrases in the show related to that, but they're kind of hardly used. I am looking for W. A W. That's V. I am looking for W. Where's W? There's W. W3. Do 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 do. Okay, now if I remember correctly. Okay, this kind of went more into the red, didn't it? Okay, but that looks right. So yeah, I do also remember to actually put this, attach this to the leg before I put them together, so I don't make the same mistake as I made last time. And S4? S4. There we go. This little bit here. And snip. I think I can kind of... Hold up, let me just trim a little bit of that, because that's on the runner at a little bit of an awkward angle. Okay. And there we go. That clicks on there. Nice and neatly. Okay, and that is where I get, when I get to attach the launcher cover. Feel it's easier to do upside down a little this. Oh, yep, because otherwise this falls off. So apparently it falls off even if I do it upside down. So, oh. Where am I? Oh, why? Where are my joints on this? That. Okay, yeah, I can see it can go in there. This is a little awkward to get these bits on, because I can't quite... I have to kind of line it up, but I can't see what I'm lining up. It would help if you would stay in place, my little friend. Oh, yeah, I don't... Yeah, you need to stay over the missiles. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's a click. It's always satisfying when you hear a click, because that kind of tells you you're on the right path. There we go. Another leg... Another leg getting close to being finished. So now we need V2, which is the other stabilizer fin. Which came from... V is this one. So I can get a little snap there, a little snap there, and a little snap here. Oh, careful. And that goes in nice here. This one's a tight squeeze. I don't want to put too much force because I don't want to snap the fin. There we go. I think that's in kind of nicely. Yeah, it's kind of... There's that gap. I don't know how well you can see. There's a little gap there. It's just persisting. But I think I can get it close enough to being in line that it's... Definitely doesn't feel like it's going to be moving out any more than it's going to be wants to move in. Okay, and the other one was... It was on... Was it an F? Yes, F3. Which is... Yes, from over here. F3, there we go. So I can quickly snip these little bits off. And it went in here, just above the fin. Another little air vent pocket. There we go. So that's that, and that looks like that step done. So, yeah, those can kind of click together like that. So we're nearly, yeah, it looks like we're kind of getting there with Dyna Diver. And I can leave those components. You know what, let's click them together and leave them off to the side there. That is looking nice. It feels nice to kind of get to points where I'm kind of like, it's getting there, it's looking like something. Okay, so now I need W6. Because this is the cockpit, I think. No, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is the cockpit. So W6, which is this one. It's a little bit here. So I can do some snipping. Set down W6. And then I need A12 and A13. So back to A, which are these two parts. So 1 snip, 2 snip, 3 snip, 4 snip, parsnip, and then these two parts click together, and W6 looks like it's rotated that way in the instruction manual. And a claw attaches like that. A little claw or a fin. Whichever it is. And then I need, a little tiny piece from the looks of it. Y14. Is this tiny little bit here. So I'll snip that out. Didn't fully snip here. There we go. Okay. So this Y14 goes here, from the looks of it. Okay, yep, it goes in there. And then I need J10. J was over here. So it's this hinge here, or these ball joints. So a snip on both sides. Okay, and it does say I need to make sure that this side is the bottom. As it goes in here. So yeah, I'm making sure that's lined up rightly. Yep, that's the way it's supposed to go. And then I need W5. Ooh, when was the last time I was at W5? I used to click together. Hello, Celestial. Welcome to a different stream. As I build a mech. How are you doing today? Okay, so... Okay, yep, that's still the right way around. So I click that in there. And that kind of just push that together. There we go. That looks right. That looks like what the instruction manual says it should look like. Oh, bad day for you. I'm sorry to hear. But never nice when you have a bad day. Okay, so now I need this piece, which definitely this looks like the kind of the nose of the submarine. There we go. So we need X8 V10. Which one's V? This is V. This one is V. Okay, and V10 is this little brick, which I will quickly snip out And it looks like it attaches independently of the other one, so I might just attach it before I get to the next part. Because it goes at the... It goes here at the back, like this. Looks like it just clicks on right there. Yep, nicely done. But I need N11. I haven't used... Oh, you know, we have used N. Here, N11. That's this little claw-looking bit. So I'll snip that out. Just about to leave for a bike ride. Oh, and hello again, Celestial. Welcome to Twitch. Oh. Is that a motorcycle bike or a bicycle bike? Okay, and then this slides in. Oh, that's a little fiddly. There we go, but it clicks. The click is so satisfying when you feel it and it's just kind of, yep, that's in the right place. Okay, and then this slides on like that. Okay, yep, that looks right, that looks right. We've got the cockpit coming together, I think. I don't know how well you can see that. It's hard for me to see my own camera angle. I could do better at setting that up. Oh, bicycle. Bicycles are nice. Oh, there. Okay, so that's another part that apparently we're finished with. We can set that to the side. So now I need J6 and W2. So we have J. This is our J ones. J6. Where is 6? That's this part, it looks like. Yep, that looks right. J6, so I'll snap out J-Snicks. 6, not Snicks. Cannot pronounce my words. And then I need my W again. Is that W? That's X. There's W. And it's W2. So I snip out the fin. There we go. Ooh, careful. And it looks like that's lined up like that. And the wing slots into there. Oh, it doesn't slot, it kind of clicks in. There we go. A little snap. And then, oh, I need to do the other side as well. So I need the other J5. Yep, J5 and W1. Here we go. So I snip and snip. And I snip. Okay, that's all the W1's dealt with, so I can kind of just set that runner off to the side. We don't need that anymore. And this clicks in like there. Very nice, we have our fins. So that's... okay. So that's 79, that's 78. No, that's 79 and 80. And then I need J9. So back to J. And part 9 is this one. So I will snip out J9. And I also need V9. V. Where's my V? That's X. We don't need X. We want V. That's our V. 9 is this part here. I'll quickly snap that out. Let me see if I can get that a little closer cut. Okay. So that looks like... okay, yep, so that looks like it just slides in there. There we go. And then it clicks on to this, these fins click onto the side. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. This is like the tail fin bit. Oh yeah, they click together. There we go. I like that. I like that. So I set that to the side now as well. And now I need V4 and V3, which are, that's the last of our V components. Okay, so some of them are some letter ones are all for one part. All of W and V are Dynadiver components. So I can set that runner off to the side. And then I also need X9. X9 is this bit, another set of fins. So I'll flip these off. Okay. So these line up like that. Okay, it says to click these together first, I think. So it is like, this is step, yeah, so that's step 1, clicking them together. Then step 2 is click that in on top of them. So yep, we have another set of fins there. Alrighty, and now there's a part we have to do 2 of, but I'm gonna do 1 at a time. This is a 2-set part. So we need S2. This looks like this looks like it. Yep, S and S2. But we also need S3. So we're doing. Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna do them both at the same time. And keep on the just keep on the same step. So that's S2. Then I need U1 and U2. So that's these two. Okay, so all of U is Dynadiver as well. So we are, yeah, some of the, I suppose it maybe just comes down to like what's the most common colors is what the ones that kind of are unique to, because Dynadiver definitely a lot of the larger components are black. Okay, and then P7 and P8, which are, I believe, these ones. Yep, those are P7 and 8. So P7 can go there, and P8 can quick snip, and another quick snip. Go there. And then the other one we need are N7 and N8, which is this is N. Yep, and I believe it's these pieces look like they match up. So let's snip both of these out. That's 7, so 7 goes with this one. I don't think it matters because I feel these are all identical components, but I like to just keep them in the same set as it recommends. So the first bit is these go here. Just click those in. Then that lines up there, so that clicks in. There we go. I believe these are the feet we're working on. Or, well, the feet of Dynazenon, to complete when it's complete, and the engines of Dynadiver. So, there we go. So we have these. Then another set of 2 parts. So I need S6 and S7. So S6 and S7. I'm kind of excited to put all this together and complete one of the parts. It's just got that little bit of like childish excitement. Just, oh, it's all coming together. Okay, this might be a little bit more complex. So, okay, yeah, let's do this bit one at a time. So R5 comes out first. So R5, and then I need A18. So I go over to here. A18 is this one. So I snip out that. And it slides in. Oh, hold up, not quite there. Like here. Yep, there we go. And then clicks into there. Okay, and then I need R7, which is this one. So I snip that out. And R7 matches with A20, which is right here. And a snip. And I can slide that in nice and neatly. There we go. That's one done. So now I can move on to this side. And I need R6, which is here. And R6 lines up with A19, which we have right here. So the claws. The claw. Building this is giving me the temptation to watch Dynazenon again. I already watched it like twice in the last month. It's just such a good show. Okay. And that is the last piece on R, so I can put that runner off to the side. And it matches here with this last claw. Doo, doo, doo. Ooh, this might be... I think this might kind of replace my desire to build Lego. Might be to more mechs. Okay, so next step is I need A14, which is, I believe, this one. So snip off A14. And it lines up, this clicks onto the end here, and this comes in behind, I believe, like this. There we go. There we go. That's looking good. Which means I snap this off next. Leave that to the side while I click onto that and lock that in at the back. Just there. There we go. Another claw bit. And now is where the part they all come together. So that clicks in there. Ooh. That clicks in there. And then I can connect them at the back there. Hold up, I'm might give me a bit more slack to work with. While I... There we go. And another click. Snap that together. And it looks here... Dynazenon will be Dynazenon. Okay, so it looks like you can use either of these parts. I think they say like this one's like the more like model accurate for Dyna for the model, but this one is the one you use for if you want to transform it. So I think I might use the transforming one. You know what? Like how? No, yeah, I'll put in the full size one. So I think. Okay, hold up, let me open this up, I think. That might make it easier to click this in. Can I see what I'm doing a little bit better? Okay, yeah, that looks like it's done and set up. So now I just... Oh, if that would just click in for me. There we go. And there. That is... Turn up, yeah. Dyna Diver. First part finished. So that's the submarine of the team. It turns out this little claw here is landing gear, so that it sits a little bit. It sits a little better when you leave it flat. But yeah, got these the missile pods that open up. That is cool. I like that. Ooh, does it show off anything else? Nope. Oh, the first step finished. Dyna Diver. So, yeah, that's taken most of the stream, but I did spend a fair bit faffing around with sorting things out. So can I deploy the landing gear again? I need to open it up a little bit to access it. There we go. Just undock the landing gear so it'll sit nicely off to the side. Yeah, it seems to just pop out so that it lines up at flat, nice and flat. So I can set Dyna Diver off to the side to watch as I start on Dyna Striker is the next one I want to do. Dyna Striker. Okay, so immediately we're starting with a fair bit of things. So O is what we're looking at. I need O22. So I'll set that, the other fin off to the side. So O22. O22 is this one. So Dyna Striker is the car in the group. And number 20 as well, so. So that, yeah, that goes there. And then I need G14. Don't think we've used G before. That's F. It's probably one of these. Probably this one here. It looks like the right color. Yep, G14. Which is this one here. So I will snip that. And snip that. Pop that off. Okay, so it lines up like that here. And we just put O22 over the top. And there we have it. First little step done. Then K9. The Doctor's faithful companion. So this looks like K because it's the only yellow part in that section. Careful, I'm getting things mixed up. I'll mix up the piles. So K9 is this one. So I'll give that some quick snips. Okay, so it doesn't go straight on to that. It requires M1, which looks like this M is just all the wheels here. So 1 is the top one, the slightly thinner one. So that's the tire. So imagine that just slides on over the top. Yep, there we go. A little wheel. And F1. Formula 1. And of course the car would have the F1. Which one's F? Is it? Oh, here it is. F1. So that's this little cap. So that looks like it goes in the middle too. Yep. Anchor that all together. Let's see if I can push that in. Okay, so the wheel does spin very nicely. So our car can drive along. Ooh, this looks a little complex, this next bit, especially because I can't read the kanji that are part of it. Okay, where did I put O? I did have O, didn't I? There it is. There's my O. O parts. So we need O1, which is here. So I can snip up my O1. And then it needs N6. Okay, that's from the same section. The same set of ones. N6, right here. So I can detach that. Okay, so that looks... O1 is like there. So that lines up. Like that. Yeah, that looks right. Just like that little piece. Looks like maybe a hinge. And then O4 goes on the other side. So that's this one down here. And that looks like it just clicks right on to the opposite side. Like that. There we go. So then Q3. Haven't used Q, I don't think. That. Yep, that's Q. So And that's Q3. Okay, now this is the thing. There's a warning in the Japanese that I can't read. Okay, it looks like to have this little hole on the upside, I think. So I think that's where I want that to be. And hopefully I'm correct in reading these instructions. So then I need F15 and F16, which are these two. So I'll snip that out. F15 and F16. Okay, and that looks like it connects in there. Nicely done. And it comes into O16, so I need my O again. O parts. O16 is right here. Alrighty. Okay, this is... So that looks like it goes in here. Okay, yep, that feels right. Okay, then I need a little bit of a combination of parts. First, so O18, which is here. O18. I also need L11. L. I don't think we've used L before. Would that be this one? Oh, yep, L. So L11. That's here, right? This little one. What a thin piece. Okay, so how does that... That lines up like there. This piece goes... here? Okay, yeah, I see. It kind of goes in like that, but it needs another piece to hold it in place, which is F9. Which is... this one here. I think I'm kind of speeding up a little bit now that I'm getting used to what I'm doing. I'm comprehending more and more what the goal is. I think if I can hold that in there, this should... I believe that is the way it clicks in. Okay, yeah, that looks correct. Just feeling some resistance from it. It doesn't quite want it. Oh, hold up. No, it doesn't quite want to go in. Why not? Oh, there we go. Just needed a bit more pressure. Okay, so then that combines with our wheel segment here, which goes in, attaches there, and then this goes in on top here, I think. Oh wait, that goes through the... Ah yeah, there we go. There we go. Vroom vroom. One little wheel segment done. Okay, and now it looks like we're going to the other side. No, we're not going to the other side. We're on the same side, just doing... I don't know if that's the front wheel or the back wheel. This looks like the front wheel because I see the Japanese I see the kanji for front in the instructions. So I need G18. This is... Yep, this is G. G18. So, I believe if I can angle the lighting so I can read, that's 15. I believe that one's 18. It's hard to... Come on, light. Yep, this one's 18. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting a little sniffly. And then K. Okay, I also need one of the wheels, the one of the tires here. M3, which is this one here, third one down, surprisingly enough. And then I need K5, which is here. Do 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 do. And then F12, which is another little tiny one. I seem to hold the wheel in place. F12, yep, that's here. This little rivet. Okay, so I feel if I put the rivet in through the little yellow section, then I can slip the tire on over the wheel. And then connect it up. Just like that. We have another wheel that spins. Got a bit more friction on this one. Alrighty. Okay, right. O is here. So I need some more O part. O10 and 11. Which are these ones. So that's 10 and 11. And snip these out. And then Y12. Ooh, all the way to the Ys. This is a little smaller, quite a smaller pile now. With only 2 runners left in it. So Y12. That's this little one here. So I'll snip that out. There we go. Okay. With Y12, where does this... Oh, this is a little one. Okay, so I think... Ooh. That makes me a little nervous looking at how small this one is. Okay, I think, yeah. It slots in... Slots in here. And then... Okay. That slots in over the top of it. Oh, careful. That feels a little... Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks... mostly right. Yeah, that works. Then I just need F18. So back to our F runner. And 18. That's this big one down here. So I snip it off. Okay, so that is positioned there. That connects up to there from the looks of it. With this one going in here. Alright. Okay, I see that. So then I go to... What is under... Excuse me. Let me just grab a drink quick. Got my bottle here. Throat was a little dry. So... F20. F20 is what comes next. And F20 is this one. So I'll snip that out. Okay, so does that... Okay, so I can slide that in there. And then connect. Okay, and then I can connect this all up here, hopefully. Oh, whoop, let me just, there's a little extrusion. Click. There, that's what I want to hear, is a little click. Okay, so yeah, that looks like half the car. We got half a car. And then need F10. Which is this larger component from the looks of it. And then L2. Another little bit of detailing from the looks of it. Gotta add some red onto the car. To go faster color. Okay, so this is L, so L2, this little tiny bit. Well, it's not tiny compared to some of the bits we've had. Definitely compared to the part we're attaching it to. So it just clicks in there from the looks of it. Yep, just a little bit of red detailing there. And it connects. Where does this connect? I see. Kind of covers up that hinge a little. Okay, yeah, okay, it's starting to come together. I'm starting to see it. Wait. Okay, can I? Oh, good, that piece does come out. Because I missed another little bit, which is that N3 needs to go on first. So this little looks like an air intake vent. Okay, it slides on. Hold up. That's definitely some bits that need trimmed off there. There we go. That's looking better. There we go. And now that can go in over the top. Ah, I see, because it does kind of cover it up. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get that. I don't know if you put DF10 on first. Okay, so now the bumper. So P we need. Okay, so P4 and P1. There's P1 right there. Snip. And snip. Just need to get some of the plastic off the blades. So that's P1, and then we need P4 for the top. So snip. And snip. And K2. So back to the yellow. Over here. K2, that's these ones here. Do 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 do. Okay, so K2, it clicks in here. And then just has this going over the top of it. Oh, no, stay. Please stay in your position. Okay. Does not want to stay in its position. There we go. And then K16 and S5. So, ooh, we're nearly finished with the S components. So S5. It's this one here. So I'll snip that quickly. And it goes in... Okay, it goes there, but it needs the part from K16 to hold it in. So K16 is right here. So I'll snip that out. Oh, chores are done and over with, Yuko. Glad at weekends when you have... Oh, you're glad that they fallen on so we don't have Starfinder? That is good. It would be a shame to have to miss a Starfinder session, given how we don't have them particularly often. Okay, so that looks like... That looks like it, yeah, slides in there. And I can click that together, just so. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice and click. Oh, you did miss Minnie. We finished Dynadiver. The submarine is complete. And we're now on to Dynastriker. Okay, so now that the bumper is done, the bumper attaches... Okay, I see. Like... There. Okay, so that's the bumper attached. And then we need N1. So, grab N. And snip. And snip. See, does it have any little... Yeah, it does. It has those weird, awkward, angled connections that you have to trim. There we go. And it connects to F6, which we have here. I'm assuming. F6, this one. So I snip and snip. And it attaches right onto here. And then that connects in to there. Alrighty, and then one last piece, it looks like L14. So that's L, and 14 is this one. So I cut that off. And it clicks in. Just there, right? Kind of feels like it's not quite fitting. Oh, that's so it's supposed to it's supposed to be able to rotate, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's why it doesn't click in fully. Okay, so that's half of Dynastriker. So I can set that there. And I assume we now just need to do that, but mirrored. So, let's grab O. And look at look for O21. Which is this one here. So I'll snip and snap. And set that there. Also need O19, which is this one. And set it upside down there. And G15. People in their handprints on... Oh, are the people doing the work on the roof handprinting your windows? It's not a fun thing. Okay, G15. Okay. So now I set that up like so. That looks like it. That looks correct. Oh no, sorry, that was A-Leaf. Sorry, I thought that was Mini for a moment. Sorry, A-Leaf. I should have looked at the profile picture. Are you having people bothering you with handprints on windows? Okay, K12. So that's this wheel. So I can pop that off. And M2. Nearly got all the tires out of the way. Well, at least you're done. Oh. Is it? It's hard to keep track of chat sometimes now when you're doing it on top of trying to build a mech. K12, M2, F2. So F was over here. We've got our little... Yep, this one here. Oh, is that your chore, A-Leaf? Doing the cleaning the windows? Okay, that's all I need for this section. Because then all I'm doing is clicking that into there. So I've got another wheel. This one's definitely not as loose as the other one. Could get other mechs, like you said. I would, if I could afford to. Money is the one thing preventing me from making unwise decisions with how to spend said money. Okay, so 05 and 06. I believe this is our O again. Yep. So I can set this off to the side a little bit. Yeah. Doesn't take long, but doing it every day, I guess. Yeah. It is annoying when things like you have to kind of... They don't end. You have to do them every day. No matter how many times you do it, it comes back. It's like doing the dishes. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you do the dishes, there'll always be more. There's always more to do. Okay, so that and that is there, and then N5, which is... I'm kind of cycling a lot through... Oh, hello. I don't mean to pick up L. I'm cycling a lot through D's 5. Sell them. I don't have any dogs to sell. Our dog died. And I am not selling the kittens. They're too adorable. The kittens must be protected. Okay, so this goes in here, just like this. Okay, that's a nice easy step to do. Okay, Q4. Q is... are these pieces, aren't they? Yep, that's Q. Q4. So a snip. And a snip. Okay, and I need to be careful about how this one's orientated. So it needs to be with the hole at the top. Like that. Alright, there we go. And then F14 and F17. So 14 is the one that is on, oh, hello, this side. And 17. Don't you mean the foot pick? No one wants my foot picks, A-Leaf, trust me. No one does. Alrighty. Really? No one does. Goodness. Alrighty. Okay, so that's another little bit done. O15. So back to O. That's this one. So snip. And a snip. Okay. Wait up. How am I? Oh, right. I was confused for a moment, but yeah, I think it goes in like that. So all I'm taking from that meta is that you were paying unnecessary attention while we were living together. Alrighty, so O17. So I can snip and snip. What do we like for time? That looks like yeah, I think we can finish Dyna Striker and then I'll probably end the stream because I feel I'm confident I have ample time to finish Dyna Striker, but I don't think I've time to start another one. And then this L12, so that's this one. Oh. And it connects with F8, which is right here. Wasn't always anti-tutor. To be fair, that was an exceptional situation, to be fair. Going to the podiatrist. That was... yeah. The... walking far too far in too short a time span. No one said you had to stay in the room the whole time, you know. You could have left. That was an option. You were the one who chose to stay. Okay, this bit I remember was... oh yeah, I kind of had to... oh no, I didn't have to press it against the table this time. That one just clicked. Okay. So then that comes along... and connects there, and this connects in on through the top and into. Come on, there we go. There we go. Getting another step closer. So 55. Emotional support, right? I didn't need emotional support. I needed my foot dealt with. That was pain. That day. G17. That's what I'm working on. I was rather annoyed I couldn't carry on walking, but doctor's orders. Okay. Okay, 6. Snip. Snip. And the last tire. Which means another runner out of the way. So that tire goes on. And F13. Which is this one here. Ooh, careful. Okay, it definitely has been helpful, like, sorting them like, roughly alphabetically. Needed Dabrowski for encouragement. Yeah, that was from when I did a walk across the entire... Well, I attempted a walk across the entire length of Ireland. And, after a certain point, I had to give up. And, go to a foot doctor because I was in agony. And, yeah, my feet were not in good shape. And they had to take a scalpel to them. Okay, 5 and 6. On this one. So, 05, so that goes here. And 06. Goes here. And then I need Y. 13. So this little one. Little tiny piece again. So it goes in here, just like that. And then this goes in on top of it. See many cows. I can't remember if I actually saw all that many cows on that walk. I did see a lot of really nice countryside. So now we're looking for F19. So this one here. Let me just do a little trim. Like, it's a walk. It was like good enough. I've been tempted enough to do the walk just again, just to enjoy the scenery I saw while I was doing it. Probably with better pacing, now that I know a bit more about what I'd be doing. F21. Which is this last piece on the list. Well, on the runner. Oh, it's not the last piece left on the runner, but it's the last number. Okay, and I need to do a little bit of a trim there again. So this lines up now with here, so I slide that in. And everything should click nicely together. There we go. Getting a little closer to a finished product. So I need N4 now. That was probably the best holiday you've had in a while. Drive around, sit in the car for a couple of hours, drive some more, explore, do nothing. Yeah, it was. There were parts of it. I'd love to do it again, just kind of like plan it a bit more and kind of leave myself days so that I don't have to walk if the rain comes on heavy. Because I feel that was my big mistake, was making myself continue to walk through torrential rain. Is that, especially with that happening in the early days of the walk, that I feel really messed up my feet. But no, if you ever have the couple of weeks you need to do it again, I'm definitely up for manage your physical, mental health for certain reason. Oh, and they said I couldn't walk. Yeah, that was a. I'm not used to sitting still for like that for as long as that. I think the pinch man had to be 4 to 5 days, 20 miles a day over 4 weeks. Yeah, it would have to be long. I think 4 weeks maybe is unnecessarily long to have. But definitely like 3 weeks instead of 2, I feel, would be more manageable. Okay, so that's that piece. Next need L1. So clip this little bit out. And F11, which is one of the large pieces, isn't it? Yep, this one here. Okay. So this connects in... Oh, doesn't connect, clicks in there nicely. And then slots in over the top of all this. Nice and click. So next it's the bumper. So I need... Where's our P frames? There we go. Oh, careful. Getting tangled. So P3 and P2. So I snip these out. That's P2, which is the... Is that the top or the bottom? It's the bottom one. So I set it there. And P3 is the one that goes on top once I've got the bit that goes in the middle, which is K1. So back over to here. And this must be K1 here. Yep, K1. Do 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 do. And it connects there with that on top. There we go. Starting to all come together. And now I need S1, which I think is the last S piece. Yep. So that is another frame I can put off to the side. There's no more S components. And K17 is the other K component I need, which is this one. So I believe it connects up like this. Oh, careful. Stop rotating. Oh boy. I probably should be trying to make sure I'm doing this the right way around rather than upside down. Come on. I can't really line it up when it's upside down, when it's the right way up, because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. I think that's... There we go. Okay. And with that, I can attach the bumper. Just like that. A little bit more. There we go. And with the bumper in place, I need the other other large L component, which is L13, indeed. Snippy snip. So that goes on nice and easily just there. And then F7, which is this one. Yep, this one. So I can snip there. And I can snip here. And N2. Is that the last N component? that is the last end component. So I can snap out that. And snap out that. Yep, no more components on end. So I just need to quickly click that on there. And then that clicks onto the side. Just nicely like that. And then the two halves click together. So we have Dyna Striker. Little car that's complete. And yeah, that looks like it. There doesn't seem to be any other instructions for it. Cool. So those like little fins can angle forward. I think as well these rotate backwards so you can get that claw. You can get that look with it. Or they both rotate back for the default. There we go. Dyna Striker and Dyna Diver. How does that come off easy enough? I do wonder for this, this top fin. Oh yeah, it slides off easy enough. So can I put the... Oh, didn't want to fold in the landing gear. Yeah, I kind of feel it does look a little better with the... when it's just by itself with the smaller immobile fin. But yeah, there we have it. So, Dyna Diver, the submarine of the group. I'm quite happy with that. I do like the little missile pods that open up. And yeah, it's got its little unfolding landing gear. And Dyna Striker. The car doesn't have as much. The car doesn't move as much when it's just driving around. It is still a pretty cool one. Pretty intricate. Yeah, they're quite. I do like. They do have like a fair bit of detail on them. Like even without, even before I've applied any stickers, they are looking like really nice. But that is going to have to be it. I do want to build. There are still two more. There's Dyna Soldier and Dyna Wing. The plane and the kind of soldier. Like the humanoid one. But I don't feel I have time to finish either of those. Especially Dyna... Yeah, Dyna Soldier definitely looks like quite a complicated one. Dyna Wing, not so much. But, yeah, that's a... Model building is definitely a full day activity. Yeah, so I guess one question I have is, do I come back to stream for this, or do I just do it at my own time? Like, was this a nice experience to just have a casual stream where I'm not really gaming? You can come in and chat. And should I continue doing this in another stream next week, or should I just give it a miss and focus on gaming again? Because that is the one thing I'm undecided on at the moment. This part of this was to test, like, how does this work out? Like, is it... I'm kind of satisfied with the setup, and no one said in stream that it's Like I've not seen anyone complain about the video, that there's any issues with that. And it's just nice to, it's nice to do something different. Oh, give me a moment. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, yeah, looking at the pieces, yeah, I think we've... You like this type of stream? Yeah, I might come back and do the rest of it on stream. Probably if I am, I'd probably come back on Monday and do it, because I don't want to wait too long before finishing the model. I am quite keen to see the completed Dynazenon. Hold up, that looks a little... It's not quite lined up correctly. There we go. Say do it again. Big question though is if I can just wait for the. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nama. It'll be first stream next week. I'm not going to be leaving it till later on in the week. Open up the missile launchers. That's downstream base. Yeah. No, I don't have any other ideas for like what to do with this after I do finish the model, but it's nice to know that I do have this option for a setup. Because I worked with a couple of different ways to work this. Particularly my thought was, where do I put the camera? Because it's hard to get a camera a good angle to focus on just the table without everything in the background being present and being a problem. And I kind of felt like I like this straight direct down one because it keeps as well kind of, my face isn't in it, I've just got my hands here, and it means like if I had my camera this direction, like from this direction I'm looking at, then my hands are going to be in the way I feel more of things. And it's kind of also would be weird to have the camera kind of in front of me, whereas now it's up above. Well, it's still kind of in front of me, but it's above my head. What I actually have done is it's a webcam that's mounted on, I have a... It's supposed to be a rack that you hang a green screen from, but I've just kind of mounted the webcam on it, which I thought... I was a bit afraid that the webcam might fall off or rotate a little while it's there, but it's actually been balanced pretty well. Because it's been sitting there since yesterday, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do this stream yesterday or today, but yeah, it seems to work, and I'm quite happy with how stable the setup's been. So I don't know what else I'll do as a tabletop stream, but there might be other things like I can. For webcam, it's surprisingly good quality. Yeah, it is it's one of those it's a Razer webcam, so it is a brand name one. I think it's a Keo Pro, it's called. I think it's something my little brother buys a lot of products from Razer, like I think he got a gaming chair and a lot of his peripherals. And this was like something they gave him a free webcam as a gift because he was buying so much from them. But he doesn't use a webcam, so he's just like, here, you can have this. And yeah, it is a decent quality one. It does help as well. I do have a ring light in the background just to help give more light to the area, which I could probably do with maybe another light. Pro gamer setup. Yep, Razer. I think that's the only Razer thing I have. I think both my keyboard and mouse are HyperX, and that's the only like gamer equipment I have. Everything else is kind of a mismatch of things. But yeah, I think I'm gonna finish up here. So streams will be back to hopefully semi-normal schedule. Tuesday's stream will be a little later because I have choir practice coming up again, so that'll mean my Tuesday streams will have to be a little bit later. They'll probably be starting maybe 8:30. I think something like that. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to see how long the choir practice goes on for, but it won't be at 7 o'clock. my Tuesday stream. And yeah, game-wise, I'll be getting back to Final Fantasy XIV, so I'll be continuing Soren's journey, starting into the post-Endwalker quests. I think I'm starting with, what do you call them? Pandemonium. Yes, Pandemonium is what I'm starting with, the Raid series. And I'm also going to be starting Persona 5 Strikers, which I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be fun to get back to the Phantom Thief gang. But with everything said and done, thank you so much for coming along. I do hope you enjoyed this bit of more chill building stream. And until the next time I see you, hope you have a good evening, have a good night, and goodbye.